Hi there, I'm Kelli Fox with your weekly horoscope for December 22nd through the 28th. There's a solar eclipse on December 25th, which is in Capricorn, and hints at a shake-up to tradition, rules, regulations, and all things old school. So this should make it a really interesting week, or actually few weeks, few months, depending, where seemingly insignificant events may have an impact on the future. So for families enjoying the celebrations, these energies bring a unique chance to blend the old with the new. You think of Capricorn as the old, traditional, solar eclipse is the new. So why not create some new family traditions and celebrate your own way? Whatever happens, we're all getting ready for a big change. Also this week, communication planet Mercury moves into Capricorn. So during the next few weeks, you could be thinking more methodical, more practical, more pragmatic. You'll take a systematic approach to planning, decision making, breaking an idea down into smaller parts in order to organize your thoughts in a workable way. So this is an ideal transit for clarifying your long-term goals, of course with the solar eclipse in Capricorn as well, and taking practical steps to get there. It's an excellent energy for New Year's resolutions. Good timing. Also this week there's a fabulous Sun-Uranus trine, which gives the earth signs a shake-up, or anyone who has planets in earth signs, and that's Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. And this is a shake-up in a really good way, not a scary way. So this aspect ties into the solar eclipse, and so many of us will be facing new and unanticipated directions in the coming year, especially if you have any earth energy in your birth chart. Aries, don't be too caught up in status symbols or displays of wealth this holiday season. Much or little that you have, as much or little that you have, this time of year means the same kind of values for all of us. So cherish the values, not display them. Taurus, if you're religious, this should be a particularly significant holiday week for you, even if you're not. And we're celebrating this time to spend with family and think of ways to develop your spirituality. It's sort of like this is a time to look at your life in a different way, from a different perspective. Gemini, sharing could be tricky this week, especially if you have to share your time with family members you'd rather not see. So negotiate with your sweetheart to share festive duties so that you still have precious time together, or precious time with the people you really do want to be with, not that you're obligated to be with. Cancer, festive pressures could cause some trouble for your relationship. But you can nip this in the bud by remembering that you're both on the same side. So spend plenty of time alone together, renewing your bond and creating some magical memories. And of course, if you're single, the people you care about or are closest to will be really important to you at this time. They always are, but more so. Leo, watch out for overindulgence this week. Too much of what you fancy does not do you a great deal of good at all, really, all things in moderation. Otherwise, it's a busy festive week with lots to do, so make sure you create some quiet time to simply just be. Virgo, don't expect your festive plans to go without a hitch. It wouldn't be the holiday season without that, but try not to care either. So what matters most is the fun you can have and the affection you can share. So kitchen disasters or ill-tempered guests pale into insignificance against what the season really is all about. Libra, don't be sad if your family wants to abandon some holiday traditions in favor of something new. Think about this big eclipse going on, new beginnings. So life evolves and you can still cherish the past while embracing the new as well. So what matters is whatever you do it together and you do it with love. That's what this time is all about. Scorpio, you'll love an intellectual debate around the festive dining table, but straying into matters of faith or politics, of course, is bound to raise tempers. So there are ways and means of expressing your views without unduly offending others, aren't there? Have a little think about that before you get into it. And Sagittarius, if you've overspent on the festivities, a sense of guilt or alarm may pervade your holiday week. So what's done is done, so don't dwell on it, but do learn from it. Give your time and your energy to people rather than spending money. It doesn't have to be about the money, it's about the thought and the intent. Capricorn, a moment of unique insight comes to you during the solar eclipse because it is in your sign after all. And this could change your path for the next few years. So don't brush aside any sort of thoughts, no matter how small. Hold on to them, cherish them, and embrace them. Change is coming, and it really is for the good. And you have really been preparing for this for a really long time. Aquarius, you're not really in the mood for partying and entertaining family this festive week, but go through the motions nonetheless. You'll enjoy it more than you think. Too much time alone could easily lead to sentimentality and maybe even a bit of melancholy. And Pisces, do something different this year. So spend your festive holiday helping those who are less fortunate than you. Yours is the sign of care and compassion after all. So any sort of charitable work you can do will bring enormous satisfaction and will set an amazing example for your kids or for others as well.